Hey guys, Dave here. Welcome to the Centurions Review, the punk rock band of Wargame Review Institutions. This is Rogers Rangers, America's First Commandos. It's part of the minigame series from Decision Games, and it is a solitaire game. It says the French and Indian War 1754 to 1763 was waged along the frontier of Britain's North American colonies. American colonists fighting alongside the British regulars developed a new form of soldier. The Ranger was at home with the irregular warfare, dominating the contest for Upper New York and the St. Lawrence Valley. This solitary game is part of the Raider system. You can command Ranger forces conducting missions as directed by strategy cards. You recruit leaders like Rogers Rangers and units including historical Ranger companies and British light infantry, then purchase weapons and tools to equip them. Each expedition leads you along trails and rivers to engage French and Indian forces generated by the system. Event cards bring in a wide range of actions, from the mobilization of enemy forces to wilderness challenges you must overcome, all of them to reach your objectives. Let's see what's inside. And it says complexity is very low and solitary suitability is very high and takes 60 to 90 minutes to play. As I've explained in other videos, you don't have to pull everything out of this to get the components. Leave the front and the back piece in and just pull the stuff out of the middle. That's the easiest way to get everything out. Let's take a look at the counters while we're here. Should be 40 counters like all of theirs. Is that Roger Ranger? Or excuse me, Rogers himself? Yeah. It's got some equipment things like hatchet, light gun, long rifles, militia, all sorts of stuff, recruit points, and they have a backside. Some of these are objectives. I mean, they look alright for a inexpensive game. The counters, they look okay. See what else we have here. Here's the cards they come with. Should be 18 cards like the rest of their mini games. Alright, here's a mission card. This one's Scouting, Rescue, Frontier Raiding, and Big Campaign. So there's different missions. And here's an Operations card. This one's Supply Check, Pontiac, Coeur de Bois, raise the alert level by 1, lose 1 op. Rules for ranging, keep this card, cool. Friendlies, Fortunes of War, and you roll a die to see what happens. And then we have Rangers Relief column, make an alert check, interesting. French Discover Ranger Camp, and you make an alert check and to see what happens. Wilderness Challenge, Massacre, Indian Ambush, French Attack, another Indian Ambush, and Montcalm's Army. Alright, let's take a look at the rules now. Alright, so this includes the main rules and the scenario rules. Main rules are the Raider rules. So this is, the main rules are 4 pages long. And it's going over the components and the playing pieces. And the playing pieces have the movement and the combat value printed on them. Alright, then goes down to how to set up the game. And it's going over recruiting, operations, movement, and then the operations cards and the hostile units, and the battle procedure. And it looks like this set of rules uses tactical edge like most of them. That's essentially initiative. In these mini games, you definitely want to have tactical edge because you get to shoot first, and whatever you kill doesn't get to fire back. So tactical edge is very important in Joseph Miranda's mini games. So where's the actual sequence of play on here? Oh, here it is. I called Operations. Recruiting and Scouting. That's a recon segment. Movement. Operation card segment. And then Combat. And then Objective segment. And it's going over objective markers. And gear. That's cool. Phobos Rising was another one of Joseph Miranda's games. That was a science fiction one, but in that one, gear was very important too. And it's going over supplies also, and it's got some optional rules. Let's take a look at the scenario rules. The scenario itself is Rogers Rangers. And it's going into depth about the different counter types. And it's talking about special spaces and special units such as Pioneers, Demolition, Ranger, Militia, French Regulars and Indians, Indian Unpredictability, and Objectives. Oh, there's even boat movement in this. That's cool. Gunpowder barrels. Interesting. Hatchets. Long rifle, boats, ranger camps, and it's going over the campaign game too. Interesting. So, how are victory points determined in this? Let's see what it says in here. Okay, so you win the scenario. So it looks like you use the mission card and you have to do whatever the mission card says to win. Okay, that makes sense. Alright, let's look at the map. Alright, the map, it's got Ranger recruit points, French alert, and then a recruiting chart right on the map. That's a good idea. Terrain effects chart right on the map. I like that. Leader escape table, interesting. Indian post battle table, demolition result table, and combat results table. Sounds interesting. It's a point-to-point map. Okay, and here's the random location placement table. I don't know, it feels like it's been influenced by Phobos Rising a bit, which isn't surprising since this author wrote that game too. But anyhow, I really look forward to trying this. This looks really neat. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please click like on it, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to this channel. And as always, have a good evening.